Hello and welcome back to Factorio Fixit. My name's Negative Roots and let's get cracking. Today we're playing a factory by Walhallah. Send it through to me. I think there was a funny email there attached somewhere, but let's have a look-see. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. So yeah, let's have a look. Let's see. Wow, we've got a few logistics bots, that's for sure. Crikey. Okay, this is quite interesting. Now this is a 10-hour factory, so quite a okay, I see what's happening here. Yeah, quite a early. Well, it's quite advanced really for the time. You know, 10 hours is not a long time to be having all of that up and done. Now let's go over here. Okay, so I see how things are being done. I was suspecting that that was the case, but it seems that direct smelting, no intermediate step, just from the miner directly into the furnace is the way that Walhallah is going. So fair enough, you know, that's the way we want to do things. I don't see why not. Honestly, I think that yeah. So that needs redesigning. Because if we run down here, right? Come down here, we'll see that we've got a pretty substantial iron throughput problem right now, and it's being propped up with this little thing over here, which is fine, you know, that's okay, but it's going to be, oh okay, wow. Right, so I think that we can actually solve this issue. And what we need to do is we need to get this, well, it's nearly out actually. Very, very nearly out. We need to get all of this over into the bus. So let's do that. Let us do it. Let's get it done. Let's make it happen. Right, so this needs to stop. Stop. And what we'll do, okay, that's coming out from there. Okay, there we go. Job done. Now, we just need to run this over to the... Actually, if we're smart, we'll do that. We just need to run this over here and connect it up with the main bus. And this will help a lot of issues. Yep, that looks good to me. We'll run this directly over. Okay. Now I need some red underground belt. What? Oh, okay, I see. Three. Okay, so while that's building, we'll just wait for this to back up a little bit. Actually, what we could do, here we are. Here we are. This is a brilliant idea, even if I do say so myself. Oh yeah, that's what's up. That is what's up right there. Just a little bit of extra smelting, just to get it, you know, running flat out. There's 13k in that little thinger, so we'll get that onto the belts, and that will be happy days. So now what I need to do, well, actually I haven't measured this very well. Is the first issue. I think we can make it work. So if we go here, delete that. Okay. Come back in here. I want to insert it using this. Whoa, do not do that. Come back. Oh, shite. Yeah, that's really ruined some things. That's going to clog up so much crap. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Anyway, let us sort out this. go. So that's just going to tip more resources into the line. Just make sure that we're good for compression. Okay. Out and out. Because that'll keep everything running for a fair amount of time. Now, that has helped matters slightly. But only slightly. That'll help matters more. Yeah. Okay. Same build, different place. There we go, done. Quite easy, really. Okay. What we might actually do. There we go. You can see that that'll just spread it out more in front of these little factories. So that's happy days. And because we're wasteful, and you know, why not? Okay, so that solved that little issue. Now the next major issue is really getting all of these running again. As you can see, they're all out of fuel, and we're sitting on all this iron here. If we could tap this, get that going, and also get that northern patch, this little patch up here going again, I think that a lot of the iron problems would be solved. But we're not going to do that because we need to just ensure we're... Oh my god. That is way too many. Way too many. You do not request that many. It just stresses out the robots. You know, you give them little robot conniptions. 100 is, or 200 is probably the max that you want to be requesting into any given box. So that way it doesn't stress things too much. Wow. Okay, so you can see here that we're really forcing this through. It's funny actually. In the factory I did for Lone Daddy Slim, it was pretty much the same thing, except we hadn't got to this stage where we were really requesting in and using that direct insertion technique to boost our capacity along the lines. I think that this the issues here are just from the design of the central bus. With a little bit stronger, you know, a little bit stronger smelting capacity, you'd be able to punch it through there. This, without a word of a lie, is a shit ton of green circuits. You know, the 1,000, it's probably stronger than that. You can see it is just going nuts, and that's brilliant, but it's nuts, and you need a lot of resources to run it. So you either have to you know, set up kind of a determined and distinct line just for doing kind of a green circuit build, or you just need to be a little bit more conservative and not have 3 of them. You know, only go for 1 or 2, because 1 or 2 will run, you know, pretty much everything you need. Now this is all hunky and dory, making red circuits to end all red circuits. Okay, and the blue circuit build is based around logistics bots, which explains a bit. Right now you can see that green circuits are struggling. They're a bit of an issue, and wow, lots and lots of blue science. Yeah, that's all okay. So it seems that the majority of this factory's issues revolve around just a small... Yeah, okay, so that's just crazy. Let us speed things up a little bit here. Here we go. Right. Yeah, revolve around just throughput, basically. So I know that what we need to work on here. Okay, so that's good. Yep, that's all good as far as I can see. 100 of them. Yeah, wonderful. Standing. Brilliant. Now we'll hook up these accumulators, I think. Because accumulators are very, very useful. Yeah. Then. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Let's just throw them down. Okay. That's all of that sorted. Now I think that there was a sizable accumulator build about to be thrown down in here. May have ruined the party there, but anyway. Now this iron patch is being tapped really, really freaking hard, and I love that. I love this how fast we're mining there. Now what we need to do is we need to go and find a place to build some furnaces. Now for that we need stone, and I'm struggling to find some right now. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you keep an eye out for that those iron plates that I let slip through. I'd really like to get rid of them and ensure that I don't clog up the system. Now, the reason I'm getting rid of those two is because you'll notice that these are the only two that are working anyway. And now that we've straightened out a lot of that up there, it's going to fix all of those problems. Now, this is steel. Okay, that's fair enough. Not a bad little build at all. Now, where is some stone? This is a nice factory. I like this one. Ah, here we go. Stone. Yeah. Do your thing. Rightio. So that gives us another 9 of those. Now, I think that automated furnace production is a very, very good idea. Because that way you can just build using a blueprint, and that's very, very nice when you can do it that way. Okay. I need to get rid of this wood somehow. Let's just get some of these running while I think about how I'm going to do the actual build itself. Now I want to keep it pretty much how it's already been done, except I want to use the big furnaces. So, well, let us do it. And for this redesign, you know, we're just going to have to rejig things wherever we can. Make sure that we can fit things in. For example, we're going to have to move that back by a space. Actually, the smart thing to do here would actually be to move the belt over by 1. And this is something that I've been seeing a bit of, is that people would try and move that left rather than just moving that right. That's the easier thing to do. So it's the advisable thing to do. Okay, we'll pick these. Oh, whoops! I didn't need to pick them up. Anyway, 1, 2, and 3. Love it. Oh, what a goose I am. And we'll just move this around a little bit. And 3. Okay, that's so I can get power to everything. Now, where are my little yellow inserters? There they are. 2 and 3. Okay, so what we going to need to do here is ensure that we fill all of these up. It seems that Walhallah is using the modules quite widespread, and it's clearly aimed at keeping his power down, because his power usage, you'll notice, is quite high. So, well, it's not actually that bad. We might have been undergoing an attack when I was looking at it. Yeah. Oh, okay, I see. The accumulators were charging when I was looking at it. No, I thought we were in trouble. We're not in trouble. Good news. Now this is going to get a little bit trickier. But we can do it. Oops. The hell am I doing? Now the only downside of this this approach is you won't get perfect perfect mining. You'll have to come back and shift everything around to get 100% done in the patch. So that's something to remember. You won't ever be able to clear out a patch like this, or it's a rare thing. Not in a big patch like this. Having conveyor belts move around ore is a good idea, because it allows you just to set it down once, and then the only other time you pick it up is when you actually have to move completely, when the resource is completely tapped out. Now, did I turn off? Yes, I turned off a bunch of stuff there. Oh yeah. Let's sort that out, shall we? Okay. Now let's see what fits. Okay, that'll fit. That'll fit. That'll fit. That'll fit. That'll fit. Excellent. Now I have one more that I can. One more that I can fit in. That means I can put a miner down. Whoa, not quite. Well, I can actually. If I just get out of the way. Deary me. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Power up. Now we can adjust this backwards. Actually, we could adjust it to here, because, you know, why not? And that and that. We just need to power that up. Okay, that's already got them in it. Right now I'm just running around making sure that all of the miners have efficiency modules in them. Keep that power usage down. It's a good idea to do it like that. Oops. There we go. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. You can see that we're starting to get this build up. And that's great. That is exactly what we're after. Now here there's a bit of an artificial choke point, because we're putting everything through one belt. Now there's two ways to overcome it, and I'm going to advocate the easy way of doing it. Well, the easier way, shall we say. Okay, so we'll bring it out here. Now what we need to... Whoa! Here's a biscuit. If we get that the right way around. Okay. So what we need to do, right? And I might not have the room for this. So I may need to rejig things thoroughly. So in that previous situation, we have everything coming through the left-hand belt to get down here, and half were coming out here. What we need to do is create a situation where there's still two belts heading down, okay, and our one belt heading off to the side. So you notice now that there are three outputs to this little one here. We can do that, right, so that's good. Now what we need to do is just add in another splitter here, because that will maintain our two belt width. No, it won't. It's only one belt. I boo-booed. And, oh, we're out of space. How do I do it? 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 Okay, I know. I think I know. Yes, there we go. Okay, so I've maintained two belt width, okay, and I've managed to split off some for this factory down here, or that little build section there. So you can see that that's flying a lot smoother now. Now the next thing I'll do is actually, we need to speed up this part of the belt. You can see that we're getting bottlenecks left, right and center now, which is excellent. We just need to get it in the factory quicker. Oh, missed. Okay. Now this, we need to grab another one of them. Right. Now, what we need to do here is have a way of getting that in. So we'll just build another one of them quickly. We'll connect that up. So now we've got double input of everything, which is lovely. Now that rebalancer there will sort out the imbalance of everything. That's very, very nice. Now I'm just going to change something slightly here. Doing a quick count in my head, I've got less than what is going to clog a yellow belt, so I'll actually reverse this flow, because then I can run it all through. Run it all through the rebalancer, and that should work a little bit nicer than putting it in here. Okay. So you can see now, yeah, that's all running nice and smooth. Everything's nice. So that's all good. So I just need to get this in. So if I've got two of these, what I can do is just go one, oops, two, and a right hand turn, and boom, and we're in. Now again, what we're going to need here is a rebalancer, just to ensure that everything is nice and hunky-dory. Oh, well, we've got a rebalancer up there. No need. We'll leave that as is. So you can see with a few tweaks, what happens is your factory starts to fill up, despite I've changed nothing down here, and I'll even turn on some research just to give it a real good kick in the pants. Explosive rocketry, that's a good tech, nice and expensive. So yeah, you can see that, you know, just by straightening out a few things in here, eliminating a few bottlenecks and ensuring that, you know, if you've got two bus lines, you keep two bus lines. You can really increase the speed of and the throughput of your line without actually having to change the design. You notice that here, this isn't a really major change from what we had. I moved some things by one square, and I just managed to get it to work a little bit smoother. So that is very, very good. I'm happy with that. Now, iron situation out here is good. I'll just grab a few lights because it's very dark in this factory. I just noticed. My apologies. And I've just noticed that it's 25 minutes. Oh shit. Yeah. So maybe. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll come back for one more episode in this factory. I figure it deserves it. It's a very good factory. I like it a lot. I can see a lot of influence from yours truly in this. Actually, lots of. Actually, here we go. Yeah, I'm going to come back and start here for the next episode. So thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you in the next episode.